Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to Day in My Soviet Russia Village School in Russia. Champagne, see what's going on.
I wanted to film our buses, but I accidentally catched schoolers smoking. That was awkward.
Oh, my bad folks. My bad, there we go.
I wanted to film our buses, but I accidentally catched schoolers smoking. That was awkward. It is 6 a.m. I just woke up to go to school and I am 23 years old. I don't have to do this. And this is my school uniform. And this is graduation ribbon. We wear it like this. Выпускник 2017. I was born and lived in a village called Khvorostyanka for 18 years. I didn't have to wear school uniform. I just thought it would be fun. I hope they're still wearing it. If they don't, that will be embarrassing. This is my village school. Actually, we're not a village. We are selo, but never mind. This is a free public school. All the children of Khvorostyanka and the nearest small villages go to here. A festive lineup is
this is gonna be one of those videos, alright. Let's see.
taking place now. Children are rewarded for their merits. However, now there's some kind of military theme. Then I studied, there was no such thing. But such lines are usually held on the last day of school and on the first day of school. At the end of such meetings, usually tearful parents take pictures with their children and the children with their favorite teachers and give them flowers. I am so excited. I have not been here for like 5 years, but it was so cute that I asked, can I come back and film a video about my school? My teacher, she said, of course, this is your school, we are waiting for you. Today is May 22, so I came at the last week of school, so probably kids today are more happy than usual. You guys are quite
mostly,
lucky.
Public schools are mostly like that. You're mostly happy because it's the last day of school, so don't worry.
That you have lockers. I don't know, at least I saw that in movies. We only have these rooms, and since we do not have lockers, we have to carry everything with us. We carry our physical education uniform with us, also second shoes to wear in the school, and also all the textbooks. So it is very possible to see small children who carry briefcases larger than themselves, and I did this as well. I also refused to wear my handbag on the both shoulders. I wear it only on one shoulder. So why am I complaining that my shoulder hurts? Hey, ты, sit down. We have a talk. Thank you so much for watching this video until here. Any your activity on my channel helps so much me to grow. Second of all, I want to say a huge thank you to all my is a former school uniform that was worn in the Soviet Union. Now girls who graduate wear it at their last day at school. They're buying this in the shops, but this dress is the real one. And my mom, she was wearing this at school, but we took it to atelier and asked to sew this white ruffles. Real dress, but with little modifications.
It's kind of interesting, man, because the structure of the school is very old, right? But it's still that they keep some of the Soviet kind of culture with that. Interesting.
Здрасте. Я видео про школу снимаю. We don't have such things as elementary school, middle school, high school. Here is all studying together. For example, this is the second floor, and here is mostly younger students. And then after kindergarten you come to the first class. Most probably you will be with the same people who was with you in the kindergarten. And you will study with the same people in your class for all 11 years. Unless you go to college after the 9th grade, but all parents want their children to finish 11 and go to university. But for this you need to pass unified state exam. The higher score you can get a free education at university. I did it. and I still consider this the best achievement in my life.
For which I received nothing but an anxiety disorder and this gold medal that is given only to the best schoolers in Russia.
Not real
And the
gold.
governor of the city gave me these watches,
Oh, wow,
and now
okay.
it's all on the shelf for my parents to brag about it in front of friends.
Class becomes your second family, and you have such trusty environment in the classroom because you know all these people since kindergarten. There can be many children of the same age, so each class has its own letter, A, B, V, G, D, and so on. Depends on how big school is. My class has letter B, and we always competed a little bit with the class A, you know, who is cooler, who has the most beautiful girls. The main difference between Russian schools and schools, for example, in America, is strict discipline. I mean, at least they are trying to do this. And it is almost mandatory to sit quietly in the classroom, not to talk, not to laugh, almost mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory in the United States as well. It's not, you cannot just simply run around crazy, which I'm against it. It's hard to sitting down for hours just learning, right? So I don't know. I'm still debating that.
And if someone violates this for too often, they can be punished. For example, put out the door. I was punished like this as well. I've been sitting with my best friend, and then someone tell you that you cannot laugh. You want to laugh even more. This is how it works. There is a principal office, and I will not go there because I'm afraid. We usually do not see principal at school, and if she comes to the class, it means your class is in trouble.
For lunch at school, homemade food is prepared. It can be soup, pasta, sausages, salads, cutlets, and drinks are usually tea or compote.
Also, we cannot choose the subject what we will study, so we have here the schedule of the lessons. It was my favorite teacher. I'm just full of love right now. I'm gonna cry. She's like Russian language and literature teacher, and it was my favorite subjects, maybe because of this teacher. And yes, in the 5th grade we all studied the story how the peasant drowned his beloved dog. It was traumatic, I guess. I don't know. I cried a lot, but it was okay. We read a lot of serious literature at school. So yeah, everyone in Russia teaches quietly the same stuff. That's why most Russians, they just know everything, just because we cannot choose.
If I ever stop doing toilets review, then I've been taking.
I mean, but look at you. You look like a very fine young lady. You have good head in your shoulders. You can make this happen. You're doing. This is funny, but what you're doing right now is gonna help your community. Right? You bringing that success to yourself, just bringing great income to your community. So, shout out to you.
Hostage.
Excuse me, but why? This is luxury. Didn't have it when I was studying here. This is not fair. We literally had the holes on the ground. No, I'm happy my school is developing.
Yeah.
Just why it did not develop then I was studying here. These holes in the window, like this is hilarious. What the hell?
The school has really changed in these few years.
This is an old style part. And this is the new style part.
Wow.
An entire wing was renovated, new classrooms that are made.
Wow.
Even if it's village, I think that in a few more years the school will change even more.
It was not that cool when I studied here. That's not fair. It even smells fresh.
Bah.
All lessons usually begins with checking the homework. This can be retelling of the paragraph of the book, like from memory. It is always such a tense moment because teachers look into the book with list of the students and choosing like this who will answer the question, and everyone just sit quietly and don't look at the eyes of the teacher.
You know what, Chris? It's gonna be funny, but you can tell that you have a very good time being a student of the school. You can tell. You can tell because the fact that she's coming back to the school, sharing all this with us, right? It's very interesting.
Official and non-official symbols of our country.
And as always, there are photos of Putin, governor, and the head of the village in the classrooms. And it seems there are more of these photos now than before. And while I'm spying here, I will show you Russian Language textbook, which someone left in here, a notebook with marks, and bread. These are my diaries, where we write down the homework and teachers put grades
wow.
so that parents could check them. And as you can see, I was that girl obsessed with kittens. In our schools, teachers do not hesitate to voice grades in front of the whole class, so everyone knows who is studying perfectly well and who is lazy and generally stupid.
It was so nice to come back to my school, but I'm so happy I finished. Even though I don't know already none of these people who is studying there, I know only teachers. But now it's just the same place, but with different people. Is it okay what I'm cleaning banana while I'm talking to you? I'm hungry.
Thank you for your attention. It will be very interesting for me to read how my school differs from yours and how perhaps it is similar. Don't forget to, you know what, and see you soon. Пока-пока.
The school by nature is very similar, right? The same structure. As you know, there in the United States, you go from elementary school, middle school, and high school. Then you change the schools, right? And when you change the schools, you meet new people all the time. Then you go to colleges, and college here are more accessible for the fact that there are too many colleges. You don't have to go to Moscow. For example, I live in Wisconsin. You don't have to go to Milwaukee. You can go to college right here in Appleton. So you know what I'm saying. So there's a lot of things and a lot of opportunity. But the nature of it is very similar. Very similar. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. I'll see you next one.